Yep, I hear you, man. And it's kind of slow here at work today. I did a YouTube video earlier today about a comic book and tried to help people out. And I don't know if they agree or disagree with me, but I'll tell you what, man. YouTube life is a rough life. I don't know. And they always pop up at the weirdest time. Oh, man, I gotta call you back. Yeah, they're back. I don't know. I must be popular. Bye. Well, since you're going to keep showing up at the most awkward times ever, I guess maybe I should share some information with you. Now, the last time we talked about the movie Silk being greenlighted, and they were going to make a movie out of it. And then I said that the comic books that I presented were not, and I repeat, not the first appearances. They were just the first issues of her solo comic book. So we know that this is going to be popular. Everybody's going to be jumping on it. But which, again, variant covers do we go for in this? And if you're watching this, chances are you're behind the curve a little bit. But hopefully you can still find these things out in the wild, or at least get them at a decent price. Again, to feed your own habit. Again, I collect comic books. I sell comic books. I don't like using my paycheck for such things. So today we're going to talk about the various variant comic books that are out there, or the variant covers that are out there for you to keep your eyes open for. And the cool thing is there's 3 of them that are damn near the same, and you'd be pretty close. The first one we're going to talk about is the very first issue that was most common at the time. Amazing Spider-Man, number 4, original Sin cover. There it is. It was a pretty standard cover that was out there at the time. There's some value behind this. I would definitely, if you see this, grab it. Next, of course, is this cover. Again, same comic book, Amazing Spider-Man, number 4. And these are pictures, by the way. I'm not collecting these comic books. I am effectively? I am looking for these comics out in the wild now so I can produce them. Now, where I'm going to sell them, I don't know. Y'all see what I did there? Anyway, so there's one, again, another popular cover, and it was one of those 1 in 10 or 1 in 20 deals. Not bad. However, to really get that value proposition that we talked about in the last video, these next 3 covers are the ones you need to find. Now, before I get into detail, you know they're going to be juicy covers, because we also have Black Cat in this particular storyline with Silk. So, of course, the first one is automatically in color. There it is, Amazing Spider-Man, number 4, Black Cat on the cover. Now, the variant of the variant has 2 variants. It's a weird time now. We have so many variants. But this one right here, I think I saw a value proposition of this, value-based, not retail-based, of about $70 at a 9.4. And again, that's off my 3 data points. My 3 data points are ovalstreet.com, because that's time, trust, and true. Any comic book collector out there is immediately going to say, did you use Overstreet? Yes. And then I also cross-reference it with my comic book shop and comic book price guide, just to make sure that I'm not coming up with anything crazy. And again, this is just typical value right now. Retail is going to be different. The next 2 are exactly at $70 too, at the same 9.4 at the valuation. The black and white cover. Some would call it a sketch cover, whatever you want to call it, that's fine. But again, $70 in top tier. At the lower tier at a good, it's an easy $20. But again, what you sell for and value are 2 different things. Now with that, you have the negative of this going on. Boom. Just in case you're confused, I'll back up a little bit and you can see the difference. It's just the opposite. This one I've been told is a little rarer and a little harder to find. So if you find one, definitely leave a comment and let me know where you got it from. But as you can see, it's just a negative. Now all these are generally priced out at the same part. So what happens when the movie comes out? What happens then? Which would become more popular? Well, then that's when we start doing a totally different evaluation of how many of them are in the market in pristine condition. And I know it sounds like I'm a stock or a day trader when it comes to comic books, and I kind of have to be, because comic books raise and they drop in value over a period of time. Depending on, again, what's going on in pulp culture today and what's going on in our society, is it relevant, and things like that. So I kind of hope this helps. All 5 of these I think would look good in any comic book collection. If you're an Amazing Spider-Man, you should already have these books. Like I said, I'm not doing this as some shocking news break or anything like that. I'm actually kind of, to date, I've already watched like 8 YouTube videos on this exact same thing. But I want to be able to spread it out there so everybody can enjoy it. I know I'm going to be on the hunt for these when I go down to my local comic book shops and garage sales, Facebook Marketplace, whatever the case may be. And I'm going to try to get them as cheap as I can. And chances are, since I don't really collect Amazing Spider-Man, this is where the hate comments come in, I'm probably going to throw these up on some sort of site where I can sell them at a reasonable price so I can feed my own habits. Thank you again for showing up. It's always a pleasure. Don't ever think that you're interrupting me. Just don't tell people about the weird things that I do. Thanks.